to Economic Implications 101. As discussed in my previous video, linked below and in the cards, here is the second part. The number of economic implications that arise when white supremacy is praised and hashtag Black Lives Matter is not taken seriously include the following. Number 1. Inaccountability from the government may cause one to mistrust the United States political system, leading to wasteful reactive conversations from the government rather than proactive decisions. The key word here is may. Early in the year, as mentioned in this video, surveys were conducted and it was concluded that American people trust the government. However, as we are approaching the presidential election, does that same conclusion still hold? And if so, how persuasive is it? The executive officer, both members of Congress, and the judicial branch have a duty to ensure equality becomes and is the norm in the United States. People did not vote. They didn't wait in lines, ask for someone to cover their shifts at work for mediocre results. You promise us that you will have our best interests at heart. And what are you doing? Oh, you think you're doing a good job? Okay, then why in 2018, early January, did the president believe that only Black people are on welfare? Why is such a quick assumption made towards Black people? And in actuality, whites are the biggest beneficiaries when it comes to government safety net programs such as welfare. If other branches of government can't hold him accountable for the words he says, then how can the people trust the government to act on their behalf? Speaking of the president, one asks, what is the main reason you support or lean toward Donald Trump in the 2020 presidential election? 23% said because of his leadership and performance as president. 4 years of presidency, only 23% can support you because of your performance and leadership? If that is not alarming or ludicrous, I don't know what is. The government trying to prove that claims of injustice, racism, and white supremacy occurring in the United States are bogus is not only a waste of resources, but it's unnecessary. These things exist. Rather than time being spent on being reactive instead of being proactive, provide and encourage more educational opportunities and services, ensure skill training, mandate the reading of books that discuss privilege and racial wealth gap, and make certain financial literacy classes are available in all schools and in every community. If people decide to do further research and learn more, that's fine. But basic things such as quality education that will cover writing research papers, developing business communication skills, and host college readiness programs such as free SAT and ACT lessons should be enforced. If you say this is the land of equality, then this really shouldn't be a discussion. But here I am, discussing it. Don't just talk, let the actions prove it. Because what ends up happening is that people are unaware that buying stocks now can provide you with some money annually through dividends. The more money people have, the more they have to spend/consume, and consumption and investment are major factors in calculating GDP. Make no mistake, I have learned many things by reading various articles, listening and having different conversations with many people, and I have concluded that it is imperative to vote. But something that is more essential is to use your voice to demand justice and equality for Black bodies and people of color. I am only mentioning the government because it has a duty to set an example, and I want them to be accountable for their role in the injustice in the United States. The government may fulfill their obligation to us, and it may not. But at the end of the day, regardless of what it does, dear Black individual, you matter, and so does your voice, so don't forget to vote. Number 2, less than 47% of financing applications filed by African American business owners get approved, and this is a major issue. One of the reasons rejection letters are sent is because of the discrimination. Unfortunately, this is not the only problem. You see, even when Black business owners get approved, their rate of failure to receive full financing is the highest among all categories by more than 10%. Also, when Black-owned firms apply for a credit card, they experience the highest turn-down ratio. The people at the bank and the system allows it. Again, if communities, schools, and others are more aware of white privilege and combat ignorance through mandatory lessons, books, etc., this rate can be reduced to a smaller number. Educating one on how your privilege gives you access to more opportunities than others is a must. White supremacy is basically rooted in the foundation of the United States. Laws that ensure Black and other people of color are given equal opportunities in all areas of life to reduce the racial wealth gap, for instance, ought to be reinforced and mandated. Let me know down below in the comment section what you thought of this video. And since you're already scrolling, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for tuning to Economic Implications 101, and see you next time.